The striking image of the skilled gunslinger, Lucas McCain, from the iconic Western television series The Rifleman, portrayed by Chuck Connors, is hard to shake off. Connors is celebrated for his remarkable career transformation in Hollywood, evolving from a highly accomplished athlete to a gifted actor. This unique trajectory garnered him significant attention, but it also brought challenges to his personal life. Behind the scenes, Chuck Connors harbored numerous secrets stemming from his tumultuous journey, which we are set to unveil today. So stick around and watch this video to the end. Chuck Connors' rise from a promising sportsman to the legendary Lucas McCain in The Rifleman is a compelling story filled with determination, talent, and adaptability. Born Kevin Joseph Aloysius Connors in 1921, he came from a humble Irish immigrant family in Brooklyn. His early years, shaped by the struggles of the Great Depression, instilled in him the resilience and hard work that would define his character. Connors' athletic talent emerged early, particularly in baseball. His impressive performance on local sandlot fields caught the attention of scouts, earning him an athletic scholarship to a preparatory school. This opportunity paved the way for his continued excellence in both baseball and basketball. He later attended Seton Hall University, where he showcased his skills on the basketball court and demonstrated his talent on the baseball field. During his college days, he picked up the nickname Chuck, a name that would follow him throughout his life, inspired by his enthusiastic encouragement to pitchers, often exclaiming, "Chuck it to me." This infectious spirit not only endeared him to his teammates, but also foreshadowed the charismatic persona that would later characterize his entertainment career. After graduating from Seton Hall, Connors took a significant leap in his athletic career when he signed with the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1940 as an amateur free agent. This marked the beginning of a decade-long journey through the minor leagues, where he honed his skills, faced numerous challenges, and demonstrated his determination. His unwavering dedication finally paid off in 1949 when he realized his dream of playing in the major leagues with the Dodgers. Chuck Connors' brief yet dynamic baseball career with the Brooklyn Dodgers is a story of resilience and unexpected turns. Although he displayed considerable talent, his time in the major leagues was short-lived, just 5 weeks and a single at-bat before he was reassigned to the minors. While this early setback was disheartening, it ultimately marked a crucial turning point in his life. After his Dodgers experience, Connors briefly played for the Chicago Cubs in 1951, but fate soon led him to the minor league team of the Los Angeles Angels the following year. Though he didn't achieve the MLB success he had aspired to, Connors' indomitable spirit reframed this demotion as a beneficial shift in his career trajectory. The disappointment of not making it big in baseball opened new doors, guiding him toward a burgeoning passion, acting. With Los Angeles' film industry on the rise, Connors seized the opportunity to step into the limelight, showcasing his versatility far beyond the baseball diamond. Already an athlete of note, Connors made his mark on the basketball court in the 1940s, playing for the Boston Celtics and famously becoming the first player to break a backboard during a game, etching his name in NBA lore. This dual talent in baseball and basketball distinguished him as one of the rare athletes to succeed professionally in both sports. Connors' transition from the baseball field to Hollywood began with a serendipitous moment in Southern California. It was during a game that he caught the eye of a casting director, not for his athletic prowess, but for his natural charisma and entertaining antics in the dugout. This director playfully dubbed him the Laurence Olivier of the Diamond. This newfound recognition paved the way for Connors' acting career, culminating in a significant breakthrough in 1952 with a role in Pat and Mike, where he starred alongside cinematic legends Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. As opportunities multiplied, Connors solidified his standing in the entertainment world. One standout performance came in the 1957 classic Old Yeller, where he played a stern father, demonstrating his acting range and setting the stage for his next big break. This pivotal role led to Connors securing the lead in the 1958 television series The Rifleman, where he brought the character of Lucas McCain to life. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches with rugged good looks, Connors embodied the essence of the Western hero, making his transition from baseball player to Hollywood star appear effortless. He fully committed to preparing for his role, mastering horseback riding, shooting, and stunt work to portray the quintessential frontier hero. This dedication not only showcased Chuck Connors' exceptional work ethic, but also cemented his authenticity in bringing the legendary character to life. With The Rifleman, Connor reached the heights of fame and success, his commanding portrayal of Lucas McCain resonating deeply with audiences and turning the series into a sensation. Although his dreams in baseball didn't pan out as he had envisioned, Connor discovered an even more rewarding journey in the realm of acting. When The Rifleman debuted on ABC in 1958, it quickly became a defining moment in Connor's career. He stepped into the iconic role of Lucas McCain, a rancher navigating the challenges of life alongside his young son, Mark, in the harsh landscape of 1880s New Mexico. This Western drama not only highlighted Connor's acting talent, but also stood out during a time when the television landscape was becoming crowded with similar shows. Despite advice against pursuing another Western due to market saturation, Connor embraced the role of Lucas McCain, a decision that ultimately proved wise. The Rifleman distinguished itself through its high production values and compelling narratives, significantly thanks to Connor's powerful performance, which became emblematic of the golden age of television westerns. At 65, Connor embodied the classic Western hero with his athletic physique and rugged charm. He fully immersed himself in the character, allowing his hair to grow and symbolically purchasing his first horse, mastering the equestrian skills crucial to an authentic Old West rancher. Each episode depicted Lucas McCain defending his son against various threats with his customized Winchester rifle. Yet, beyond the action, the series explored the tender relationship between the widowed rancher and his son, providing an emotional depth that resonated with viewers. The show's success hinged not only on Chuck Connor's formidable presence, but also on the remarkable chemistry he shared with his young co-star, Johnny Crawford, who played Mark McCain. Though Crawford was an established child actor, he approached his role with humility and respect, winning the affection of the entire cast and crew. Off-screen, Connor fostered a genuine paternal bond with Crawford, recognizing his talent and treating him as part of his extended family. He often invited Crawford on camping trips, creating lasting memories that went beyond their work on set. The off-screen bonds between Chuck Connors and Johnny Crawford deepened their connection beyond the scripted father-son roles they played on The Rifleman. Crawford's choice to include Connors in his personal life highlighted the genuine warmth and camaraderie that flourished on set. Their camping trips, shared anecdotes, and moments of mentorship not only enriched Crawford's life, but also lent an authentic layer to the dynamic between Lucas and Mark McCain. The profound impact of their off-screen friendship was poignantly displayed during Connor's memorial service in 1992. A visibly emotional Johnny Crawford delivered a heartfelt eulogy, recalling cherished memories of his on-screen father. In his tribute, Crawford emphasized that Connors was more than just a co-star, he was a true friend and mentor. The emotional depth of their authentic connection significantly enhanced the sincerity of the father-son relationship depicted in the series throughout its impressive 5-season run, which included 168 episodes. At the center of the show was Chuck Connors, who took great pride in his portrayal of Lucas McCain, a principled hero committed to raising his son amid the trials of life in 1880s New Mexico. Connors' dedication to the role was evident. Extending far beyond mere lines, he immersed himself in the character's physicality, performed stunts, and expertly handled McCain's iconic weapon, a modified Winchester rifle. One standout aspect of his commitment was his eagerness to execute his own stunts, bringing a sense of realism to the action that defined the Rifleman. Furthermore, he dedicated considerable effort to mastering the distinctive Winchester rifle, a symbol of McCain's character. This dedication not only reflected Connor's professionalism, but also enhanced the show's authenticity. In a testament to his athletic background and love for sports, Connors invited numerous sports celebrities to appear as guests on the show. Renowned figures like Don Drysdale, Duke Snider, and Sid Gilman made memorable cameo appearances, showcasing Connor's desire to merge his entertainment career with his sports roots. These guest spots not only added excitement for sports enthusiasts, but also highlighted Connor's diverse talents. By the time The Rifleman ended in 1963, Chuck Connors had become synonymous with the character of Lucas McCain, leaving an indelible mark on television history. Chuck Connors' portrayal of Lucas McCain in The Rifleman was so profoundly impactful that it left him grappling with the risk of being typecast after the show concluded. While breaking free from the immense shadow cast by this iconic character proved challenging, the significance of McCain to Connor's career during the late 1950s and early 1960s is undeniable. The role catapulted him to unprecedented levels of fame, as his depiction of the rugged, devoted father resonated deeply with audiences, ultimately defining his public persona for years to come. The series not only highlighted Connor's acting range, but also contributed significantly to the legacy of television's golden era. Despite the challenge of being pigeonholed in similar roles after the series ended, Connor's legacy as Lucas McCain remains a powerful reminder of the impact a strong character can have on an actor's career. To the public, he embodied the quintessential American father figure. However, behind the scenes, his personal life was riddled with contradictions, marked by infidelities that starkly contrasted with the wholesome image he presented on screen. In 1948, Connors married Elizabeth Rell, whom he had met during his time in Canadian minor league baseball. Together, they had 4 sons over the next 13 years, creating an appearance of a happy family. Yet this domestic facade masked a tumultuous reality, with rumors of infidelity and illegitimate children casting shadows on their marriage. His affairs became well known within Hollywood circles, starkly juxtaposing the ideal family man he played on television. Connors was notorious for his womanizing, often flaunting his wedding ring while charming female co-stars and admirers. Although Elizabeth was aware of his unfaithfulness, she felt powerless to change his behavior, and they maintained an image of marital harmony in public. The toll of Connor's indiscretions led to the couple's divorce in 1962, marking the end of their fraught relationship. Just a year later, he married Kamala Devi, an Indian actress, but this union also proved turbulent, lasting less than 10 years. Their relationship was marred by allegations of domestic abuse and Connor's ongoing affairs, painting a picture of a man struggling with personal demons. Colleagues described him as having a multifaceted personality, alternately generous and cruel, depending on his mood, which added to the complexity of his life and shaped the public's perception of him. Although Chuck Connors remained a significant presence in the entertainment world, his personal challenges and tumultuous relationships often overshadowed the heroic persona he embodied on The Rifleman. In the 1970s, as he reached his 50s, Connors continued to grapple with the intricacies of his private life, forming connections with considerably younger women. Reports indicated that he leveraged his status as a television star, stemming from his iconic role, to attract actresses and models in their 20s. These romantic endeavors, characterized by a conspicuous age difference, raised eyebrows both in Hollywood and beyond. In 1977, Connors married Faith Quabius, a former Playboy bunny who was less than half his age. Unfortunately, this marriage was fleeting, lasting only 3 years. The rapid dissolution of this union reflected Connors' seemingly nonchalant attitude towards relationships and commitment during this period. His affairs were often conducted with little regard for discretion, as he appeared unconcerned about the possible repercussions. Friends and acquaintances observed that he seemed to view himself as invulnerable, reveling in the afterglow of his Rifleman fame, and behaving as if conventional standards of behavior did not apply to him. This careless disregard for marital vows contrasted sharply with the virtuous and family-oriented character he portrayed on screen. Despite Connor's undeniable charm and charisma, his repeated infidelities left behind a trail of hurt. Some of his children expressed feelings of neglect due to their father's absence, highlighting the personal cost of his actions. The stark contrast between his public image and private conduct added layers of complexity to Connor's character, prompting questions about the real man behind the television icon. Notably, he never openly acknowledged his infidelities, carefully maintaining an image even as evidence of his behavior mounted. It was only after his death that the full scope of his life as a womanizer came to light, unveiling a chapter of his personal history that sharply contrasted with the ideals he portrayed on screen. These posthumous revelations offered a nuanced understanding of the complexities of fame, personal relationships, and the enduring impact of the characters we admire versus the real lives of the actors who bring them to life. In the politically charged atmosphere of Hollywood, known for its liberal leanings, Chuck Connors emerged as a prominent conservative voice, unabashedly supporting Republican leaders such as Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan. While primarily known for his roles in westerns, Connors formed an unexpected friendship with Soviet leader Leonid Brezhnev, stemming from Brezhnev's enthusiastic appreciation for the Rifleman and westerns in general. This unlikely bond illustrated the remarkable ability of entertainment to transcend ideological boundaries. During a notable trip to Russia in 1973, Connors took his diplomacy a step further by presenting Brezhnev with 2 custom Colt revolvers. This gesture not only reflected the deep cultural ties between America and its entertainment, but also highlighted the personal rapport between the actor and the Soviet leader. Some accounts even suggest that Connors may have facilitated back-channel communications between Brezhnev and Nixon, acting as a bridge between the two Cold War rivals. Despite nurturing a friendship that crossed the Iron Curtain, Connors remained firmly committed to his conservative values. His political activism extended beyond Hollywood, exemplified by his endorsement of Senator Barry Goldwater in the 1964 presidential election. Connors was an outspoken participant in marches advocating for the Vietnam War, embodying his sense of patriotic duty. As time went on, Chuck Connors became an ardent supporter of Ronald Reagan, championing him first during his successful campaign for California governor and later in his presidential elections. Connors skillfully intertwined his acting career with his political endeavors, demonstrating a passionate commitment to his conservative principles. Those close to him often remarked on his strong patriotism and saw no conflict between his work in entertainment and his political advocacy. He believed that his portrayal of Lucas McCain, the virtuous father figure promoting justice and family values in The Rifleman, mirrored his deeply held conservative beliefs. This conviction remained steadfast, even as the wholesome image he projected on screen contrasted sharply with the complexities of his personal life. For Connors, his role was more than just acting. It was a platform through which he could express and promote his conservative ideals in a Hollywood landscape frequently dominated by liberal politics and anti-war sentiments. He was not hesitant to voice his criticism of prevailing ideologies that clashed with his own. Chuck Connors was well known for his principled refusal to accept lucrative offers to participate in comedic sketches that poked fun at Westerns and his cherished character from The Rifleman. This steadfast stance, deeply rooted in his conservative beliefs, distinguished him from many of his contemporaries in the entertainment industry. Some reports suggest that his outspoken opinions led to a period of blacklisting, emphasizing the potential repercussions of dissent within Hollywood's elite circles. A complex figure, Connors infused his work with an old-fashioned sensibility alongside a distinct libertarian spirit. His unwillingness to conform to Hollywood's prevailing norms and his unwavering support for causes considered out of fashion marked him as a trailblazer. In an era where conformity often reigned, Connors stood out as one of the few willing to challenge the status quo and advocate for issues aligned with his conservative principles. After The Rifleman ended, Connors faced the daunting task of finding a role that could match the iconic status of Lucas McCain. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, he took on a variety of film and television projects in an effort to redefine his identity beyond that of his breakthrough character. One of his first post-Rifleman ventures was the television series Branded, which aired from 1965 to 1966. In this show, Connors portrayed a cavalry officer wrongfully expelled from the army on charges of cowardice. Although Branded lasted 2 seasons, it failed to achieve the same level of popularity that had characterized his earlier series, underscoring the difficulties actors face in escaping the shadows of their most famous roles. In 1977, Connors made a significant impact with his role in the landmark miniseries Roots, earning an Emmy nomination for his portrayal of a brutal slave owner. This critical acclaim highlighted his ability to tackle diverse and challenging roles outside the Western genre. However, even amidst such successes, Connors continued to struggle with the lingering identity tied to Lucas McCain. On the big screen, he explored dystopian science fiction in films like Soylent Green, where he starred alongside Charlton Heston. While these roles garnered him praise, they also underscored the persistent challenge of breaking free from the iconic Western hero image that had defined his early career. In the later years of his career, Connors returned to the role that made him famous in the 1991 made-for-TV movie The Gambler Returns, The Luck of the Draw, directed by Burt Kennedy, a nostalgic nod to his enduring legacy. This project carried profound nostalgic significance for Connors. According to director Burt Kennedy, the actor was visibly moved, even tearing up with emotion, as he carefully selected the right hat for his character, Lucas McCain. This emotional connection, decades after The Rifleman had concluded, highlighted the lasting legacy of his iconic role. Tragically, just a year after reprising this beloved character, Connors faced a formidable adversary, a lung cancer diagnosis in 1992. This news was particularly devastating given Connors' lifelong smoking habit. After being hospitalized for pneumonia, he succumbed to the disease at the age of 71. Despite the hardships he encountered in his later years, Connors left an indelible mark on the entertainment world. At his memorial service, Johnny Crawford, Connors' former co-star from The Rifleman, delivered a heartfelt eulogy, reflecting on Connors not just as a colleague but as a close friend. While acknowledging Connors' personal flaws, Crawford emphasized that, at his core, he was a genuinely good person. This sentiment encapsulated the complexity of Connors' character, recognizing both his imperfections and the genuine warmth that defined him. Although Connors' acting career slowed in his later years, his portrayal of Lucas McCain ensured his lasting cinematic legacy. In recognition of his contributions to the entertainment industry, he received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1984, shortly before his health began to decline. Though his time on stage ended too soon, Chuck Connors remains an enduring icon of classic westerns and an unforgettable father figure, celebrated for his significant impact during the golden era of television. His legacy persists not only through the characters he portrayed but also through the personal connections and friendships he forged, both on and off the screen. What are your thoughts on the secrets of Chuck Connors? We would love to hear your comments in the section below. We hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.